Well, it is a chilly morning here at Sharaing campsite, where we've woken up at 5 with the intention of hiking by 6 or 6:30. Our guide wanted to start at 8, but he was complaining that it was going to be cold this morning. It's kind of his job, really, to hike when it's cold. I think it's going to be a very long day today, so we wanted to leave bright and early. We'll see what time he crawls out of his tent. I think we might just wander off before he gets up. If he doesn't get up, he can catch us up quite easily. So we're going to leave the tent here today and hike all the way this way towards and round this corner, wherever you can see that. Round this corner is Gasherbrum Base Camp, but it's a 10k hike there, and we're leaving the tent here, so it's a 10k hike back, so it'll be 20k's in total, which is a significantly longer hike than we've done before. But we won't have tents and things in the pack, so should be a little bit easier. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. We may have to turn back earlier if we don't make good time on the way there, but yeah, this is very, very cold today, and probably -5 centigrade. All the water was freezing overnight. The little stream that we were taking water out of for drinking is frozen up. So yeah. Well, the trail up to Gasherbrum Base Camp was actually remarkably easy. It was pretty gravelly and not too steep. We're assisted by this kind of formation that you have on glaciers, where when you have two glaciers join, you get this kind of stripe of gravel like this. I mean, if it was at the side of the glacier, you'd call it a lateral moraine, but I don't know quite what they call it. Maybe a central moraine, something like that, or maybe it's just a lateral moraine. But it was very easy because we just followed that formation, the central moraine, I shall now call it, down here. We were camped up there somewhere, followed it all the way down here, and then all the way up here, and here we are. Gasherbrum Base Camp, about 5,050 meters, something like that. There's a few tents down here. I don't know what they're doing. They look like sort of climbing expedition tents, but it's climbing season's over. So yeah, we're just gonna enjoy the sunshine. It's been a little bit overcast as we've been hiking up, which is actually very nice, with a little bit less sun on us. And yeah, we're just gonna enjoy the view and head back down. What do you think, Siyuan?
Great.
This is one of our objectives, one of our big objectives. Well, after I made that video on top of the base camp with the sign, we were invited in by a very nice Pakistani army liaison officer to the mess tent at the base camp, and he was very happy to see us, because he said he was bored silly waiting for a climbing party to come down. A group of Russians, one of their party died on the mountain last year, so they were back up there to try and find the body. Not very nice. Yeah, so he was very glad to have some visitors, because he was just waiting for them essentially. He invited us in and gave us some tea and a plate of French fries, which was lovely. And then coming down from the base camp back to where we left the tent was pretty easy. Nothing, not particularly eventful. We went past the army base again up there, which is absolutely filthy, just covered in empty jerry cans and rubbish and trash, and yeah, really filthy. They should really do something about their rubbish. Yeah, we mentioned it to the army guy at base camp, and he said, "Oh, don't worry about it. When the snow starts falling in winter, it'll cover all that up." So yeah, that's the sort of attitude you get here. Yeah, we saw our fifth dead donkey of the trek. Testament to the animal welfare care they give to the animals here. Not very nice, but yeah. So we're back here, and unfortunately, our guide is really sick. He's been vomiting and diarrheaing all day, which is why he told us he was going to catch up with us, but he didn't. So I don't quite know what's going to happen. I think he might go to another army base down there, which is halfway to Concordia, this evening, and we'll catch up with him tomorrow and see what the situation is. But I mean, the bits that we have left, which is trekking to K2 Basecamp and going over La Pass, are stuff that a lot of people do. So even if we have to leave even if our guide is out of action, I'm sure it won't be that difficult to sort of tag along with another group. But we'll see what happens tomorrow with that. Yeah, we're just enjoying the views and having a bit of dinner.